If you were to look at me and rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate me?
I like a 6.
What are these men? They are savages.
Welcome back, everyone. Today on Wild World Footage, we're looking at why men are finally done with the dating scene. Men are done simping. We're going to look at reasons as to why this is. So let me stop yapping. Let's watch.
In your 20s, like, who the wants to get married and settle down? I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed in the mattress, and then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest, and I want to do it all over again.
I want to get my heart broken and I want to do it all over again. No! This is the worst advice women are giving in 2025. Glamorizing getting ghosted and your heart ripped out like pain is a lifestyle and dysfunction is sexy. And to think some of you are actually listening to this, thinking it's empowering to be used, thrown out, and broken over and over again. This is exactly why modern dating is hell. Broken women create broken men, and broken men destroy families. By the time you grow out of this phase, the good men, they're already gone. Building a relationship with someone who chose peace, love, and loyalty early, I chose that life. I chose discipline over chaos, and now I have peace. Real peace, not a fake validation from a one-night stand. You weren't made for trauma, you were made for love. But you'll never find that if pain is your preference. So wake up. You're not being empowered, you're just being emptied.
Could you imagine taking a woman out on a first date and she tells you about her promiscuous past and brags about it? Only a true simp would end up dating a woman like that.
Would you want to be my girlfriend?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I mean, I'm just nervous and I don't really talk about my feelings much. And like, I'm leaving too. So I guess doing this is putting a lot on you.
I've only been with one person. So I'm kind of hesitant when it comes to dating new people.
Awkward.
And I really love spending time with you, and you're my best friend. If I was to be with anyone, of course I would be with you. Of course. I'd love to be your girlfriend. Do you love me?
I do love you.
That's so sweet.
Oof, that was awkward to watch. I honestly don't even know what to say except hit the gym, bro, and work on yourself. Don't worry so much about women at this point.
Hello.
How's it going? Do you mind if I leave my stuff here? If that's alright?
Yeah. You going on a trip after this?
No, no trip.
Do you usually bring this much stuff on a date?
No, I just live in the city. That's all.
What does that mean?
Well, I told you, in the city.
I get that you live in the city, but what does that mean?
No, I'll just take my stuff.
No.
You look like you're living life all fine.
No, I'm just confused. I don't like you leave your stuff here. It's fine. Why do you keep saying you live in the city?
Because I live in the city. That's all that there is.
So what, are you homeless or something?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I told you.
You didn't tell me. You told me you lived in the city.
The city.
That's completely different than I'm homeless.
Well, that's just how I say it.
What?
Doesn't really matter if you want to get to know me as a person, right?
You don't look homeless.
Well, yeah, I shower and stuff.
How do you smell so good? Look so good.
Truck stop, gas station.
Truck stop, gas station?
Yeah,
So
they
you
have
like...
showers there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. In the city.
I'm upset that you didn't tell me. You know why? Because I'm homeless too.
What? You're homeless?
Yeah.
Well, you have a house, so you're not really homeless.
No, this is my friend's house. I'm just staying here.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so we'll leave your whole life in the house,
Okay.
and then we can go on the date.
Sounds good.
Alright, what do you even got in here? There's a lot of
Some
shit.
blankets, pillows, other clothes.
Some pillows.
Hey, let's go get some food.
Let's go get some food.
Yeah.
Hey. Alright. You can probably shower here too if you want.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
See, this is the big difference. A woman can be good looking and say she's homeless, and the man will offer his house to shower. Now imagine if the roles were reversed and the man told the woman he's homeless. She would leave the same second.
Well, that's the thing. I don't date men that make money from social media.
You already told me you don't date broke men out there in the back. That's bullshit. What if this guy's a construction worker, hard-ass working dude? He's a man
No, you
works his
didn't say
ass
that.
off.
No.
The guy's working his ass off every day. You only date rich men. That's what you said. You only date rich men. Stop.
Don't date broke men. I wouldn't date a broke man.
He not? Why wouldn't you date a broke
Because
man? What
it's
if he had all
hard
this
out
shit
there in
together?
the streets. I need to be taken care of.
Damn.
Broke men are so bitter. They're so mean and they're insecure as
Damn.
They're so insecure.
I have the utmost respect for guys. No, that's the difference. Because in your world, what you consider a broke man would be like a firefighter. For instance, like a guy's a firefighter, you look and be like, hey, he's a broke man. You know?
That's not true.
Well, but I'm saying, are you basing it off of like this, right? Are you basing it off a guy who's going to buy you these necklaces and these materialistic shit that don't even matter in life? Excuse me.
What does a guy got to make bare minimum for you then?
A year.
No, don't ask me that.
Tries to be fucking nuts as you have this conversation about bare minimum for money. Money shouldn't matter. It should be about real life, real feelings, real people.
Of course.
You're just a fake, living a fake life.
That makes a year.
Yes. Or you can say monthly, whatever you prefer.
Monthly, like a month.
Okay. A million
a month somebody's gonna make.
Here you have a perfect example as to how it differs between the genders. The man is saying he cares about who she is and what she is like as a person, while the woman goes straight to as to how rich the man must be to date her. You have great hardworking men that are firefighters, police officers, plumbers, that make a good living, who benefit our society, that have no shot in dating these modern women because of these unrealistic expectations.
What's your age?
I am 38.
Are you single?
Am I single? Yes.
Do you think that being single at this stage in your life is a red flag to most men?
It can be, because society has changed a lot. But I think it is very difficult to be single in this time. That's what I'll say.
What difficulties do you run into as a single 38-year-old woman?
You put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Meeting people who trust each other on both sides, men and women.
So how do you feel like men lack trust in you?
I would say that, again, it's a societal thing. It's been a growing problem. And me, myself, I think it's more of a them problem and less of a me problem. I think it's who's right for each other and who isn't. At the end of the day, I know God's going to work it all out.
So the men in your dating pool, what do they look like?
What do they look like? They don't. They look like someone that I'm attracted to and that's somebody that I think will work out. But I know God's got a plan for me. Jesus has the wheel, is in control, so I'm not worried about it. I've got to go.
Here's what I mean, though.
It's a nice interview.
Here's what I mean.
Yeah.
Do they have kids? Are they divorced? Like, what do they look like?
Well, I personally don't want children, so they look single and ready to get married because I date intentionally. So, nice to meet you.
As soon as she said it's a them problem and not a me problem, we quickly understood why she's single at 38. I mean, look past what she's wearing, because even that in itself is a red flag. She can't take accountability for her being single at 38 and is only blaming men for it.
Millions of dating profiles were analyzed, and the results found something that most people don't want to hear about modern dating. This chart shows that no matter how old a man is, he rates women around 20 to 22 years old as the most attractive. But women tend to rate men closer to their own age as the most attractive. For example, a 30-year-old woman likes 30-year-old men, and a 40-year-old woman likes 40-year-old men. So when women say, I'll wait until I'm more established in my 30s to settle down, that's the problem. Because by then, the men you want are still chasing 20-year-olds.
If a woman is single in her 30s, you should always wonder why. Not saying you should never date or marry one, but you should always question her past and quote-unquote how big her past was, if you can catch my drift.
So the guys that most women want and believe that they should be in a relationship with are the least likely to establish a long-term relationship, and then the bottom 90 either have little or absolutely no interest from women. So I want to be clear, no woman is responsible for servicing a man. But what I think has happened is this dynamic where, because online has given everyone access to everyone, the majority of women are all interested in the same group. And this group is now much less likely to engage in a long-term relationship. And the result is just there's a disproportionate number of men and women who, quite frankly, are just lonely.
This is why there's two movements right now. Either men are choosing to be single or men are turning into these passport bros.
Ladies, it's time to leave the broke boys and men with no direction in the dust. If you're tired of dating men that can't support you or aren't at the level that you are at, you've got to check out Luxy Dating. Luxy is an exclusive community full of high-end and successful individuals. So if you're tired of dating men with no direction, you should check out Luxy Dating.
Men, it's time to leave the dumb who think the average man's salary is 6 figures in the dust. If you're tired of dating annoying independent boss babes who think they're elite when they're average at best, check out Trad Wife Dating. It's a community of kind, respectable, childbearing individuals. So if you're tired of dating girls who accuse you of having no direction when they medicate themselves for having no direction themselves, check out Trad Wife Dating, where a woman knows her place. You want to say one? Yeah.
So it's pretty much a dating app for gold diggers. I don't know what rich or successful man would sign up for that, because no woman on that dating app will actually genuinely care for you as a person. You're just an ATM to them.
Stop.
It's on me. It was you thought you were that important that I just wanted to record you. No, you're sweet though. Like, I'm a comedian myself. I wasn't trying to get fame off of you, man. It's okay. She thought I was. See, she really did. It's on me all the time. It's okay. You're still cool.
If you were to look at me and rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate me?
I like a 6.
What are these men? They're savages. They must have been from the Ice Age.
But telling the truth now makes you a savage from the Ice Age?
I'm not joking. I have asked the last 3 dudes I've dated for their bank account info on the first date.
Damn. I don't judge people's actions. I look at the intention behind it. So, like, why do you ask for that?
Because I only want to date a wealthy guy that has money.
Valid. So you're getting straight to the point.
I think, I have a job. I'm very successful. So I think I have every right to be like, hi, are we on the same level, or am I wasting my time?
The harsh reality is she will be in her late 30s, home alone with a few cats, making TikToks saying that men ain't shit. All because she was a gold digger.
I've been going on dates for the past 2 weeks. When I say I'm not satisfied, this what the I got to choose. When you take me on a date, you open up my door. You open up the door, you pull out the chart if it's a chart, and you cut my steak if it's a steak. I'm always gonna order a steak to see if you got some home training, hoe. If you take a female on a date, she order a steak, you cut it. They pre-cut it, then you cut it. Be a gentleman. Be the gentleman. You trying to gently touch on this ass? Do the work. Do the work. We going on multiple dates. You want some ass from me? We going on multiple dates. We putting in effort. We doing what we got to do to get some ass. Come.
At first, I'm like, okay, opening up a door is something a gentleman would do, but then she expects a man to cut her steak and feed her. Sounds like she wants to be treated like a baby, not a woman.
What did you say?
Let's go to my place.
You think I'll go to your place today? Our first date. Are you normal?
Yeah, why not?
What do you mean? Oh my god. Sure, I will not go.
Then pay for yourself.
What? To my coffee? Yeah, let's just order
Yes.
coffee. Okay, I'll pay.
A rite of passage in New York City, especially if you're a couple, is getting into an argument or a fight in public on the street when there's a lot of people around. Now, when you look at the guy, you could tell it's a fight right away, because the guy is either more subdued or he's more animated. If she's doing most of the talking and she's like, getting in there emotionally, using her words really effectively, he's going to be like this. He's going to be like hovering over her, or just like kind of standing back and just taking it all in, like one of those two ways. If it's animated, usually if the guy is getting really pissed and he thinks he's right, he's like marching ahead of his girlfriend, maybe with the dog, and like barking back at her like, no, we're not doing this right now, blah, 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 and just like walking very fast ahead. Or they're doing it face to face and they're getting louder and louder, and the guy's like, no, we're doing this right here, right now. You're bringing this up right here, we're doing it. We're doing it live. So yeah, if the guy thinks his girlfriend's right, he's more subdued. But if he thinks he's right, he's a little more animated.
I'll be honest, there's nothing more entertaining than watching a toxic couple arguing in public. You don't even have to know the couple involved, but within a few minutes of them arguing, you'll know their deepest and darkest secrets revealed to everyone listening.
Would you date a girl with kids? Let's see. No, definitely not, bro. Really definitely not. No way, bro. No sloppy seconds. No way.
No way. Why not?
Nah, dude. There's too many fish out there, bro. Right. I'm looking for that virgin-esque, wait until marriage type of chick. Yes.
Right. I feel you. I feel you.
It, bro.
You think that lowers their value, like when they got kids and they're in the dating market?
1,000% trash. trash. Just like Forky in Toy Story 4. That bitch is trash.
I say whatever the I want. Who gonna pop me? Nobody.
You ain't nobody at home to pop. You single. You can say what you want and go home by yourself.
Well, yeah.
You realize why some of these people are single. As soon as they start talking about what they expect, you quickly realize that yes, you are the problem, not the other person.
Okay, so you think you're a 10?
Yeah. I think I'm fucking gorgeous. I think I'm perfect.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not
Please,
a 10.
lay it on me.
You're not a 10.
Okay, that's just your opinion.
I'm not going to rate you, but you're not a 10.
Okay, you don't have to rate me, and that's just your opinion.
Well, it is. Listen, look.
You don't like fat bitches?
Well, you took it there.
Wow! You could have just said no. That's okay. Not everybody does.
Actually, listen, let me tell you something. Everyone has personal preference, and at the end of the day, overall, there is always going to be someone better or someone that has something more than what you have, and everyone is attracted to different people. So like I could say he's attractive, but I could say he's not attractive.
Right.
But someone else could find him attractive and someone could find him ugly.
Sure.
So everyone's a 10.
But I do
No.
agree that not everyone here is a 10. Nobody here is a 10.
I don't think anyone here is a 10.
Exactly.
I personally think if you got a room of 100 men and you asked them if they thought she was a 10, 99 of them would say no. They would say a good 5 or 6. And I'm not trying to be mean about any of this, but that's just the harsh reality. There's very few people that actually are 10s. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as to why so many men are single and why no man wants to really date anymore. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.